All right, let's look at a level 2 example. So this is level 2 basically because A, there are fractions involved, A fractions, and B, because it looks more like the equation solving that we've been doing, that is there are x terms on both sides. All right. So as before, here the first step here is going to be let's get rid of the denominators. Okay, so what we do is we multiply by 12, and how we get this 12? It's the LCM of 3 and 4, meaning it's the smallest number that if I multiply by, I can make sure I clear out all the denominators. So when I do that, I end up with 3 times x plus 3 greater than 4 times x minus 2 plus 3. File this out, 3x plus 9 greater than 4x minus 8 plus 3, or 3x plus 9 is greater than or equal to 4x minus 5. Now I start collecting the terms that I'm interested in. So let's begin by subtracting 3x on both sides. When I subtract 3x on both sides, I have 9 greater than equal to x minus 5. And now I add 5 to have all the numbers on one side, which gives me x is less than or equal to 14. So on the number line, that's 14, solid dot, and everything to the left of it. So basically this says that as long as x is less than or equal to 14, then this expression holds true. Let's look at some special case and try to solve them. Let's say I want to solve x is greater than x plus 1, so I subtract x and I get 0 greater than 1. Now this for sure we know is always false. Just as is the case with system of equation, this means there is no solution. And this makes sense because if you look at it, what is this saying? It's saying find a number which is greater than a number which is 1 more than itself. Right? So that kind of doesn't make sense, because if you add 1, this number is always greater than x, so it can never be less than. Similarly, now if I change the sign to less than, I get 0 less than 1, and this is always true, which means there are infinitely many solutions. And again, logically that makes sense because every number is less than itself plus 1. So this is always going to be true no matter what x you pick. This means that there are cases where you can have particular solutions. There are cases you can have no solution, and there are again cases where you can have infinitely many solutions. Our next goal is another special case in which we want to add more conditions to our inequalities, and these kind of inequalities are called compound inequalities. So this has been a short video with just the level 2 problem and a couple of special cases. Next video we learn a new concept.